You don't need to do anything right now. You don't need to catch up. You don't need to be better than today. Just listen. Somewhere nearby, not far from where you are, there is a hotel you've never noticed before. Not because it was hidden, but because it doesn't appear to people who are still rushing. It waits. This hotel doesn't advertise. It doesn't glow too brightly, and it never asks why you're tired. It already knows. The lights inside are warm. The doors open quietly, and no one inside is in a hurry. They only accept guests who have carried the day long enough. And tonight, that includes you. You don't remember deciding to come here. You simply notice that you've arrived, and the moment you step closer, the world behind you grows softer, slower, as if it's finally letting you go. You step inside, and the door closes behind you without a sound. Not locked, just finished. The air here feels different. Not colder, not warmer, just quieter, as if it's been waiting for you to arrive before settling. You notice the floor first, smooth, polished by years of slow footsteps. No rush marks, no scuffs from hurry, only patience. The lobby is softly lit, not bright enough to wake you, not dim enough to make you strain. Somewhere above, a chandelier glows like it's breathing, brightening, then resting. You don't hear voices, but you don't feel alone either. That's when you realize something gently unsettling. There is no front desk, no counter, no bell, no line. And yet, you feel expected. A chair nearby looks especially comfortable, not new, not old, used in the kindest way. You sit without thinking. Your body decides before your mind can argue. Across the room, a hallway stretches away, curving softly out of sight. Warm lights guide it, one after another, not pointing, just suggesting. You don't feel pressure to move. This hotel doesn't rush guests. A quiet realization settles in. No one here asks questions, not your name, not where you've been, not why you're tired. This place understands something the outside world forgets, that sometimes being here is explanation enough. You notice doors lining the walls, each one different, each one closed. No numbers, no signs, just small lights above them, glowing softly, as if listening. Some glow brighter than others. One glows for you. You don't stand yet. You're not done resting. Your shoulders drop, just a little. Your jaw unclenches. Without being told, your breathing finds its own rhythm. Somewhere in the distance, fabric shifts, a footstep, maybe, or maybe the building itself adjusting around you. You understand now, this hotel isn't a place you use, it's a place that holds you. The light above your door brightens, not urging, just acknowledging. When you finally stand, it feels unimportant how long you've been here. Time doesn't seem offended. The hallway welcomes you slowly, each step quieter than the last. As you approach the door, you notice something etched into the wood, not words, not symbols, just a smooth indentation, exactly where your hand naturally rests, like it's been shaped by others before you, people who arrived just as tired. Your hand touches the door, and the warmth surprises you, not heat, comfort, the kind that doesn't ask you to stay awake. You don't open it yet, because for the first time today, you're not being pulled forward, you're being allowed to slow, and the hotel is patient. It always is. You step closer to the door, and it opens before you touch it, not suddenly, not dramatically, just in time. Inside, the space is small, comfortably so. The walls are lined with dark wood, smooth beneath your fingertips. A mirror rests at the far end, slightly dim. Not meant for checking, only for noticing. You see yourself there, not clearly, just enough to recognize that you've arrived. The elevator doors close without sound. There are no buttons, no numbers, no glowing panels, and strangely, you don't miss them. The elevator begins to move, not up, not down, just away, away from noise, away from urgency, away from everything that required effort. Your body adjusts instinctively, shoulders soften further, your weight settles evenly through your feet. You're not standing for anything, you're standing because it feels right. The mirror clouds slightly, like warm breath against glass. You don't wipe it away. There's no need to see clearly anymore. The elevator doesn't shake. It doesn't lurch. It moves the way sleep does, slowly, without asking permission. A realization arrives quietly. This elevator doesn't take you to a floor, it takes you to a state. The more tired you are, the smoother the ride. Your thoughts begin to arrive less frequently now. When one does appear, it feels unfinished, like a sentence that trails off and never needs an ending. The lights inside the elevator dim slightly, not darker, softer, as if they know you don't need to see much anymore. Your eyelids grow warm, not heavy, just relaxed. In, slowly, out, even slower. The elevator continues its quiet journey. No announcements, no alerts, just motion without destination. You might feel a gentle sway now, or you might feel nothing at all. Both are signs that you're doing exactly what's needed. Nothing. The mirror no longer reflects anything recognizable, just shadow and light blending together. You don't try to focus. Focus belongs to daytime. This place belongs to rest. Somewhere outside the elevator, hallways wait. Rooms prepare themselves quietly. Beds cool, then warm again. The hotel knows how long you've been awake. It has been listening. The elevator slows, not stopping yet, just slowing enough for you to notice. Your body feels heavier now, in the safest way, like being held just before sleep takes over. The motion fades almost completely, and when the doors finally begin to open, they do so gently, as if careful not to wake you. Beyond them, a corridor waits, even quieter than before, and the hotel, once again, moves at your pace. The corridor is shorter than you expect, or maybe you're simply less aware of distance now. The carpet beneath your feet softens each step, Not thick, not plush, just quiet. You stop in front of a door that already feels familiar. There is no number, no sign, only a small light above it, glowing steadily, not bright enough to wake you, not dim enough to miss. You don't knock. There is no need. The door opens gently, as if it sensed you there before you arrived. Inside, the room waits. The light is low, soft, as if the room is already resting. You notice the bed first, not because it stands out, but because everything else seems arranged around it. The sheets are smooth, cool for a moment, then warming as you step closer. There is a chair by the window. The curtains are slightly open, just enough to let the night breathe inside. No city noise reaches you here, only a distant calm, like the world being remembered rather than heard. You don't explore the room, you don't check drawers, you don't look for switches. The room doesn't require curiosity. It already knows why you're here. Your body moves without instruction. Shoes feel unnecessary now. So does standing. You sit at the edge of the bed, not to lie down yet, just to arrive. The mattress supports you immediately. No adjustment, no resistance, as if it was waiting for your exact weight. Your shoulders drop again, this time completely. Your hands rest wherever they land. They don't need a purpose. Thoughts pass by, slow, unfinished. They don't connect anymore. They don't build. They simply drift. You lie back when it feels right, not because you decide to, but because there's nothing left to hold you upright. The pillow welcomes your head, cool, then warm. Your neck releases, your jaw loosens, even your eyes feel relieved. The room seems to respond. Lights soften further. Sounds settle. The hotel has stopped guiding you now. It trusts that you've reached this point on your own. In slowly, out even slower. Your breathing becomes the only movement that matters. Everything else fades into the background, safe, unchanging. You may still hear my voice, or you may only sense it now. Both are fine. The room does not require attention. It holds you without effort. Time no longer presses forward. It rests alongside you. If sleep arrives now, let it. If you drift only part way, that's enough too. The hotel remains quiet either way. And as the night continues to deepen, the room settles even more completely around you. You're not sure when you leave the room. There's no moment you can point to, no clear decision. One moment you're resting, and the next, you're simply aware of space again. The hallway feels different now, not longer, not shorter, quieter, as if it's learned how tired you are. Lights along the walls glow faintly, not guiding, not asking you to follow, just staying on. Doors line the corridor, each one closed, each one calm. Behind them, other guests rest. You don't hear breathing, you don't hear movement. You just know. Everyone here has reached the same place, not at the same time, but in the same way. In, slow, out, slower. Your steps are lighter now, or maybe you're not stepping at all. Movement feels optional. The hotel doesn't mind. The hallway curves gently, then straightens again. You don't try to remember its shape. Your mind isn't collecting details anymore. It's releasing them. Thoughts that once felt important now drift past without weight. Names, times, conversations, they all soften, then fade. Your body feels fully supported now, not by the floor, not by the walls, by the stillness. It holds you more firmly than effort ever did. In and out. There is no reason to stay alert, no reason to keep track. The hotel has taken over that job. You may feel a gentle warmth spread through you, or a sense of heaviness, or nothing at all. All of these mean the same thing. You're resting deeply, safely. The hallway no longer needs light. It dims a little more. Sound thins out. Even the idea of listening begins to fade. You don't need to follow my words anymore. They can drift past you or dissolve before they reach you. The hotel stays quiet either way. Somewhere far away, night continues. But here, everything has slowed to rest, and as the hotel settles completely, it prepares to let the night finish its work. You don't notice when everything becomes still. There is no moment to mark, no signal to follow. The hotel simply rests with you. If you're still aware of my voice, let it be distant now. It doesn't need your attention. It doesn't need a response. The lights throughout the hotel soften further, not dimming, settling. Hallways quiet. Rooms grow heavier with rest. The building holds its breath, then releases it slowly. In, slowly, out, even slower. Nothing is waiting, nothing is unfinished. The hotel keeps watch, so you don't have to. If thoughts appear, they pass without shape. If sleep has already arrived, the night remains gentle. By morning, there will be no memory of checking in, no image of hallways or doors, only the feeling of having been held somewhere safe. The world continues quietly, without asking anything of you. You don't need to listen. You don't need to wake. The hotel is at rest.